Hello, how you guys doing? James here. Well, despite all stuff's going on, and sometimes you want to take a break, or you gotta take a break because it's with everything with so much drama and politics and war and inflation and things like that. Sometimes you need a little break. When sometimes because so much can weigh on you. They can weigh on your heart, weigh on your emotions. Well, this time I'm going to show you some video of some countries and in America where you get land, or they can pay you to move there. All right, then. Let's see about these videos.
Carrots to boost their population or local economies. This isn't about tourism deals or short stays. Instead, it's a global strategy of countries genuinely wanting you to pack up, move in, and often set roots. From quaint villages in Italy to serene spots in the Caribbean, these nations are offering financial incentives, and some even hand over houses for less than $1. In this video, we're diving deep into these irresistible relocation offers. Ready to plot your next big move? Let's journey. Number 1. Greece. The mystical Aegean island of Antikythera, with its azure waters and sun-kissed shores, has a claim to fame that might surprise many. It lent its name to the legendary Antikythera mechanism, an ancient artifact often dubbed as the world's first analog computer. However, the island's modern-day story is somewhat contrasting to its historical prominence. With a dwindling population of merely 70 residents and scarce infrastructure, Antikythera's prospects looked grim just a few years back. But winds of change have begun to sweep its shores. A beacon of hope emerged in the form of Pangaea, a state-of-the-art climate change research center, becoming a cornerstone in the island's resurgence. To bolster this renaissance, the Greek government has rolled out enticing offers for families willing to relocate from the mainland, alongside receiving free housing and a plot of land. These pioneers are also promised a monthly stipend of €500 for a 3-year period, all in hopes of rewriting Antikythera's modern tale. Number 2. Croatia. Nestled in Croatia's northern landscapes, the village of Legrad was once abuzz with life, proudly standing as the country's second most populated village. However, time took its toll, and over the past century, a dramatic population decline transformed it into a quiet enclave. In a bold move to revitalize this gem, Legrad is extending an extraordinary invitation. Homes up for grabs at just 1 unit, around 16 cents. While these houses whisper tales of yesteryears and seek tender love and care, the state isn't leaving new homeowners to fend for themselves. A handsome $4,000 is on the table to aid in renovations. But here's the catch. Aspiring settlers should be under 40, financially sound, and ready to commit to the village's charm for at least 15 years. An alluring call for those seeking a slice of Croatian heritage. If you're enjoying this video, give a high five by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you. Number 3. Canada. Graduated in the last 7 years and grappling with student debt, consider a fresh start in Saskatchewan, Western Canada's picturesque province. Not only is it renowned for its welcoming spirit and stunning landscapes, but it also presents an enticing graduate retention program, GRP. Eligible graduates from numerous global institutions, including many in the UK and USA, can unlock tax rebates up to 20,000 Canadian dollars by making Saskatchewan home. Here's the deal. Enjoy rebates of up to 2,000 Canadian dollars annually for the initial 4 years. Then watch it jump to 4,000 Canadian dollars for the next 3 years. It's Saskatchewan's strategy to draw talented graduates, offering them a flourishing industry and a business-friendly environment. And the cherry on top, an affordable lifestyle, captivating national parks, and a myriad of job prospects await. Number 4. Switzerland. Yearning for a Swiss adventure, Albanen in the scenic canton of Valais not only topped our 2023 list of best places to move, but is now literally paying you to settle down. If you're under 45 and up for a tranquil retreat, Albanen is offering adults a whopping 25,000 Swiss francs, equivalent to $28,000 or 22,000 pounds, to boost its population. Got kids? An extra 10,000 Swiss francs per child. That's potentially $70,000 for a family of 4. There's a small catch. Commit to a decade in a home worth at least 200,000 Swiss francs or return the bonus. And it's exclusively for Swiss residents. But imagine savoring the pristine alpine air, coupled with a lucrative expat salary. If an idyllic Swiss life tempts you, Albanen might be your next dream destination. Number 5. Ireland. Dreaming of launching a business in a country steeped in history, culture, and opportunity, Ireland beckons. To invigorate its entrepreneurial spirit, Ireland is offering a golden ticket, a startup capital through Enterprise Ireland. This initiative aims to boost job creation and export revenue. Here's the kicker. You don't need to be Irish-born. Just register your company there. However, ensure your business has the potential to create at least 10 jobs and rake in €1 million in sales within 3 years. Beyond the financial incentives, Ireland stands tall as a business haven, renowned for its competitive corporate tax and strong ties between the UK and EU. If you're a visionary entrepreneur, the Emerald Isle might just be the launching pad your idea needs. Number 6. Italy. Italy's rolling landscapes and rich history are beckoning with an irresistible offer. Imagine owning a home in enchanting locales like Sicily, Sardinia, Abruzzo, or even Milano for just €1. While it might sound too good to be true, this initiative aims to rejuvenate aging regions by attracting vibrant newcomers. But, of course, there's a mission behind the magic. New homeowners are tasked with renovating their picturesque properties within about 3 years, ensuring these gems don't lose their charm. Dive into the project, but be aware of certain commitments. Regions may require a €5,000 deposit. Potential fines if plans aren't set in motion within 6 months or if renovations don't commence within a year. Yet, if you're genuinely passionate about breathing life into a historic abode, Italy might just hand you the key to your dream home. Number 7. Mauritius. Mauritius, an island gem located to the east of Madagascar, isn't just about pristine beaches and marine wonders. It's emerging as an entrepreneurial paradise. With an aim to invigorate its business ecosystem, the island is generously offering 20,000 Mauritian rupees to startups that set their roots there. The only ticket to this opportunity is a unique and profitable business idea presented to a discerning committee. What's more enticing? Should your venture employ a graduate from the local SME scheme? Mauritius commits to bearing their salary for an entire year, up to 14,000 Mauritian rupees. It's more than just a beautiful location. It's where dreams meet opportunity. Number 8. Chile. Chile, with its majestic mountains, coastal cities, and exquisite wines, is fast becoming an entrepreneur's paradise. The Startup Chile program, championed by the Chilean Economic Development Agency, offers a remarkable opportunity for innovators, up to $300,000 CLP funding and supportive acceleration programs. Whether you're still brainstorming or have a fledgling startup, this initiative can propel you to greater heights. Emphasizing inclusivity, the scheme commits to approving an equal number of applications from both male and female-led ventures. Come for the scenic beauty, stay for the entrepreneurial spirit. Chile Chile has both in abundance. Number 9. England. Dreaming of a life in England? Now might be your chance to make that dream a reality and receive up to £10,000 in the process. The UK, despite its renowned education system, faces a significant teacher shortage. Recent figures highlight the gravity, with the UK achieving only 59% of its teacher recruitment goals for 2022 to 2023. Enter the International Relocation Payment, IRP, a fresh initiative targeting non-UK trainee teachers and those qualified in languages and physics. Launching in autumn 2023, this program aims to incentivize educators planning to relocate and work in England for the 2023 to 2024 academic year. The catch: you shouldn't be residing in the UK already. This generous £10,000 offer is more than just a financial perk. It's an invitation to thrive and immerse oneself in the English way of life. Number 10. Spain. Amidst Spain's vibrant regions, laden with unique tastes and cultures, lie forgotten pueblos, bearing silent testimony to an era when the nation shifted from agriculture to urbanism. While many pursued dreams in bustling cities, charming villages like Ponga in Asturias and Rubia in Galicia's mountains felt the void. But today, these towns are writing a fresh chapter, beckoning new residents with tempting incentives. Settle in Ponga, and families receive a warm €3,000 welcome, with another €3,000 celebrating every new baby. Rubia promises a monthly boost to your earnings, adding €100 to €150. And for the truly ambitious, there's a chance to own an entire Spanish village, priced less than a city townhouse. The catch: your vision and an investment to breathe life back into these historic nooks. In an ever-globalizing world, countries are taking innovative steps to bolster their populations and economies, offering financial incentives to attract newcomers. These nations not only present unique opportunities for individuals seeking change, but also underline the value of cultural exchange and diversity. For the adventurous soul, it's not just about the financial allure. It's a doorway to immerse in new cultures, contribute to communities, and weave one's own story into the rich tapestry of global migration. As a thank you for sticking with us, here's a special video we think you'll love. Enjoyed the video. Turn that smile.
Just in case you can't go to those countries and you're here in America, you got some benefits in this country.
Free land programs in the USA, where to find your piece of paradise. Hey folks, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into an exciting topic: free land programs in the United States. Throughout history, many countries, including the US, have offered free land to encourage settlement and development. So, let's explore some places where you can still get your hands on some free land. Number 10. Kansas first up. We have Kansas. Like many other states on this list, Kansas is sparsely populated, and many small towns are giving away free land to attract residents. Towns like Plainville, Lincoln, and Osborne have free land programs, perfect if you're looking for a peaceful rural lifestyle. Number 9, Nebraska. Nebraska is next on our list, offering land in places like Curtis, Patrice, and Elwood. If you're interested in relocating to a state with a friendly, rural atmosphere, Nebraska might be worth considering. Number 8, Colorado. In Flagler, Colorado, there's a unique program for businesses, not residential use. While the land is technically not free, it's still an excellent opportunity for entrepreneurs looking to establish themselves in a quieter rural setting. Remember, you'll need to cover utility costs and upgrades. Number 7, Iowa. Iowa, much like Kansas and Nebraska, has seen a decline in population in some small towns. Cities like Osceola, Manila, and Marnie are still offering free land or land at a minimal cost to attract new residents. Iowa's friendly community might just be the change of pace you're looking for. 6. Minnesota boasts beautiful landscapes with lakes, ponds, and trees. Several towns, such as Claremont, Halstead, Argyle, Middle River, and Richland, offer free land or land at an affordable price. If you're seeking a scenic, rural setting, Minnesota might be the place for you. Number 5, Buffalo, New York. It offers a vacant property recovery program, but it comes with some caveats. While you might find a free or low-cost property, you'll need to invest in renovating it to meet code standards within a specific time frame. Buffalo's winters are cold and snowy, so think twice before shoveling your way into this program. Number 4, Allegheny, Pennsylvania. In Allegheny County, Pennsylvania, organizations and nonprofits acquire land under specific conditions. The terms vary case by case, so reach out to them to discuss your plans. It's an opportunity worth exploring for the right project. Number 3, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, host. Milwaukee, Wisconsin's vacant side. Lot program allows residents to purchase city-owned lots adjacent to their property for just $1. It's a unique chance to expand your property at a minimal cost. Number 2, Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, Illinois has programs like City Lots for Working Families and Neighborhood Land Acquisition Program, NLAP, that allow residents to buy city-owned lots for $1 or a small percentage of the market value. However, these programs are typically in neighborhoods with some challenges. It's essential to weigh the pros and cons before making a decision. Number 1, Erie County, Pennsylvania.
That's nice.
Finally, our top pick for free land programs is in Erie County, Pennsylvania. Residents can purchase vacant lots for heavily discounted prices, often as low as $100. Erie offers a low cost of living, decent job opportunities, and beautiful landscapes along Lake Erie. So there you have it, folks, free land programs in the USA.
That's a nice area up there.
Remember, while land might be free or affordable, it's essential to research and consider factors like location, climate, and community before making a move.
Yeah, Erie County is nice. You get land there.
This is a metabolism.
But I don't know about Chicago, boy.
Killer. And even this is a metabolism killer. The sad reality is most people eat these foods.
If you're one of over 30% of Americans who have thought about building their own home, you might have been discouraged when you started looking into the cost of land. While the average cost of an acre of land in the U.S. is about $12,000, this number can jump to as high as about $93,000 per acre in states such as Rhode Island. But did you know that there are some states that are actually giving out land for free? You heard that right. And today, on Across the Globe, we're going to be looking at these states and the towns within them that offer free land programs. Number 1, Kansas. Kansas has a number of programs that began around 2019 that are offering free land to those who move here. The 2 programs that have gotten the most attention are through the towns of Mankato and Lincoln, although there are also other programs located in Marquette, Plainville, Osborne, and Wilson. The reason for these programs is pretty simple. The towns are looking for people to move there, largely to help offset declining populations, and in return, they're not only offering free land, but are pushing the appeal of rural living and the more affordable lifestyle that comes along with it. The specifics of these programs vary based on the town. In Lincoln, for instance, you need to agree to build a home on the land that meets certain specifications, such as being a minimum of 1,300 square feet for a 1-story house or 900 square feet for a 2-story house, and have a 2-car garage, among other things. You also need to fill out an application that includes your proposed plans, a proof of income or a loan pre-approval letter, and pay a deposit that ranges from $1,100 to $2,900, depending on the lot size. However, the city will refund this deposit once you've completed construction. If you're thinking of going through with this, I bet you're wondering what you can expect from life in Kansas. Well, if you move to Lincoln, you'll find yourself amongst a population of about 2,900 people. Most people spend their time exploring the outdoors, although the town's historic downtown is also a big attraction. In Mankato, you'll experience true small-town living, as the population here is under 1,000. The community as a result, is pretty tight-knit and is known as being a good place to raise a family. The other towns I mentioned that are offering programs, Marquette, Plainville, Osborne, and Wilson, vary in size from 600 people in Marquette to 1,760 in Plainville. Like Lincoln and Mankato, people in these towns generally enjoy outdoor activities like hiking and fishing, and the areas are known for being pretty friendly. Number 2, New York. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get a plot of land in Manhattan valued at millions and millions of dollars for free, but you may be able to get land a little further upstate in Buffalo. Called the Urban Homestead Program, this allows those who meet the financial eligibility requirements a choice of 3 different types of lots: a vacant lot next to your current residence, a vacant lot meant for a new construction, or a lot with a pre-existing structure on it that is meant for rehabilitation. If you decide to move here, you'll find yourself in a mid-sized city of a little less than 277,000. The area is scenic, as it's located along Lake Erie, and is known for having 4 very distinct seasons. That's right, summers are warm here, but Buffalo's winters can see some of the largest amounts of snowfall in the entire country. I'm not kidding. One recent ranking put Buffalo as the 4th snowiest city in the U.S., with an average of 95.4 inches each year. But weather aside, life here can be good. The cost of living, for instance, is estimated to be about 5% less than the national average. Furthermore, U.S. News and World Report recently named Buffalo one of the best places to live in the U.S. at number 27. Number 3, Nebraska. While the whole of Nebraska isn't offering up free land, the town of Elwood is. Known as the Homeownership Program, this requires those accepted to begin construction of a house within a year of getting the land and finish construction within 2 years. If you're having trouble coming up with the
I can't take my eyes off my
They
eyes.
also got a channel.
My go-to is Lumify eye drops. Lumify dramatically reduces redness.
In just 1 minute.
Like that.
That
And
goes
look at
for
the difference.
people who are retired
Really
too.
works.
I love how my eyes look whiter.
Brighter.
Refreshed.
Incredible. Wow. And
For starters, there are 227 islands that are part of Greece, each filled with their own little microcosm of Greek culture. If you find yourself in Athens, there's lot.
Hold on. Here's for people who are retired.
Today, the typical Social Security benefit is about $1,827 per month, with the maximum at $3,627 per month. Considering the average cost of living for an American is between $2,500 and $3,500 per month on the low end, your Social Security benefits alone likely won't get you very far in retirement. However, more and more Americans are choosing to retire abroad and take advantage of the low cost of living offered by certain countries. But, as you can imagine, retiring abroad is no small feat, and finding the best countries to retire in can be even harder. So today on Across the Globe, we're going to look at the best countries to retire on a small pension or Social Security. Number 1, Belize. Located only about a 2-hour flight from the southern United States, Belize is a great option for those who are looking to retire in a tropical climate while still staying within close proximity to the U.S. The good news is, retiring in Belize is pretty straightforward, thanks to a program through the Belize Tourism Board called the Qualified Retirement Program. To be eligible, you need to be at least 45 years old and have a monthly income of at least $2,000, or an annual income of at least $24,000. Additionally, you'll need to deposit this money into a Belize bank, pass a security check through the Ministry of National Security, and agree to stay in the country for 30 consecutive days each year. This program isn't just for Americans. You also can qualify if you're coming from other approved countries, including Canada, parts of Europe, South American nations, and certain countries in the Asia Pacific, like Australia, China, Japan, South Korea, and more. If you decide to go through with a visa application, you'll have your fair share of affordable places to retire in. Placencia and Ambergris Caye. Placencia and Ambergris Caye may be two of the most popular expat locations, with a two-bedroom apartment close to the beach in Placencia, estimated to be about $1,200 to $1,500 per month. All in, you can expect to spend about $2,400 per month here if you live alone, and $3,000 per month if you're a couple. In addition to a relatively simple visa process and an affordable lifestyle, Belize's healthcare has been improving in recent years, though you should know that you'll likely need to travel to a city like Belize City if you're looking for specialty healthcare. Number 2, Portugal. For those of you who have always dreamt of living in Europe, retiring in Portugal may be your answer. The Portugal D7 visa, also known as a retirement visa or passive income visa, is likely the best way to do this. Started in 2007, this program is geared towards non-European Union citizens. The visa is initially valid for 2 years, after which you can renew it for another 3. After a 5-year period, you will be able to apply for permanent residency. To be eligible for the initial visa, you need to stay in the country for 183 consecutive days per year, or alternatively spend 8 months per year there total, with travel allowed in between. You also have to have a Portuguese bank account, prove that you have income of at least about $775 per month, have health insurance, and provide proof that you have a long-term place to stay. In terms of cost of living, if you're living outside of Portugal's major cities or touristy areas, you should be able to get by on about $2,500 to $3,000 per month if you're a couple. Healthcare is also pretty affordable here, as a couple in their 60s can expect to spend about $300 per month for an insurance plan. And while you're here, there's plenty to enjoy, ranging from Portugal's vibrant history, food, and culture to easy proximity to the rest of Europe. Number 3, Costa Rica. Costa Rica is one of the most popular places for expats. About 70,000 American expats already live here, many of whom are retirees. The reasons for Costa Rica's popularity are too many to list, but they include friendly people, beautiful beaches, a stable government, affordable healthcare, and easy access to international travel. And if you're thinking of retiring here, it may be easier than you think. To get a 2-year permit, you need to provide proof of a minimum monthly income of $1,000. That could be in the form of Social Security, a pension, retirement funds, or something else. You can renew the permit after it's expired, and after 3 years, you'll have the opportunity to establish permanent residency. You also won't need to renounce your previous citizenship, which can be a big plus. But that's not the only perk. The cost of living in Costa Rica is very affordable, and you can get by on about $2,000 to $3,000 per month, with rent ranging from $500 to $1,200 per month for a condo or a small home. Costa Rica also has one of the highest standards of living in all of Latin America, with plenty of quality restaurants, museums, shopping, and good internet access and cell phone coverage. Costa Rica is also known for having good health care, which can be an important consideration for many retirees. Number 4, Thailand. If you move to Thailand, you can discover your very own tropical retirement paradise. With its white sandy beaches, clear water, and palm trees, you may feel like you're living on a perma-vacation if you retire here. If you want to explore this as a retirement destination, look into the non-immigrant O visa. To qualify, you need to be at least 50 years old, have proof that you can deposit $22,000 into a Thai bank account, and have a monthly income of at least $1,800. You also need to pass a security and health check. Once you have your visa, it's valid for a year, after which point you can renew it for an unlimited number of times. Beyond the visa process and the natural beauty of this country, Thailand is also known for being incredibly friendly to foreigners and has a high quality of medical care, all at a relatively affordable cost of living. One estimate, for instance, says that you can live a middle-class lifestyle in Thailand with anywhere from about $1,400 to $2,850 per month, with a two-bedroom condo or house running you about $640 per month on average. One of the most popular expat destinations is the quiet city of Chiang Mai, which is nestled in the mountains. Adjacent to several national parks, this is the perfect spot for nature lovers. For those looking to be closer to the beach, you might want to check out Koh Samui, which is considered another one of the best places for expats. Koh Samui has those scenic beaches you've probably seen on a postcard, tropical weather year-round, and is only about an hour-and-a-half flight to Bangkok, so it's accessible internationally. Number 5, Panama. Panama has a big expat population, one that only seems to be growing. Part of that is due to its generous retirement visa program, the Pensionada visa. It's not only one of the easiest visas to apply for, but you get some pretty great benefits along with it, like hotel, movie, and theater discounts, and certain tax exemptions. To apply, you need to be at least 18, have proof of monthly income of at least $1,000, and pass a security and health check. For those of you looking for a more metropolitan experience with plenty of amenities, you might want to check out Panama City, with a population of just under 2 million. If you're a couple, you can live here for about $3,000 per month if you're renting, or as low as $1,500 per month if you choose to buy. Then there are beautiful coastal areas like Coronado, which has a significant expat population. An upscale beach town, Coronado has plenty of amenities like a country club, golf.
At JIS Orthopedics, our primary goal is to help our patients live their best lives. Our orthopedic specialist
Scale beach town, Coronado has plenty of amenities like a country club, golf course, and shopping, and has an average annual temperature of a balmy 78 degrees Fahrenheit. However, I will note that it's slightly more expensive here than in other parts of the country. Number 6, Greece. Greece has a couple of visa options to look into if you're considering retiring here. The first is a resident permit, which requires you to have proof of 24,000 euros or about $26,400 in your bank account, or if you're still working, an income of about 2,000 euros each month. You also need proof of medical insurance. Another option is the Greece Golden Visa for non-European Union citizens. This is a 5-year residency that you can earn if you buy Greek real estate. You can renew the visa after 5 years if you keep the property. This ultimately can put you on a path to citizenship, though I should note that you're expected to be fluent in Greek if you're looking to become a citizen. If you do decide to move here, there's a ton that awaits. For starters, there are 227 islands that are part of Greece, each filled with their own little microcosm of Greek culture. If you find yourself in Athens, there's lots of history and architecture. In fact, given that Athens is one of the oldest cities in the world, having been inhabited for over 3,000 years, this may be your own little slice of heaven if you're a history buff. When it comes to the cost of living, expect to spend about $1,830 per month, depending, of course, on where you live and what your lifestyle is. For reference, a one-bedroom in Athens will run you about $650 per month. Number 7, Indonesia. Indonesia is another great spot for those who are looking to shed cold weather in their retirement years and move to a tropical island paradise. And by island paradise, I'm not kidding. You'll definitely get your fair share of island life living here. Indonesia is home not only to its 5 major islands, but also has 30 smaller archipelagos, which altogether add up to 18,110 islands and islets, 6,000 of which are inhabited. To To get Indonesia's retirement visa, you need to meet a few eligibility requirements. The first is that you need to be at least 55 years old and prove that you have an income of at least $1,500 per month or $18,000 per year. You also need to sign a 1-year housing agreement and provide proof of Indonesian health insurance. The final main requirement is maybe the most specific on this list. According to U.S. News and World Report, the visa also stipulates that you need to hire an Indonesian housekeeper, driver, or other domestic worker. After a year with your visa, you can renew it. After 5 years, you have the option of turning it into a permanent visa that is valid for 5 years, and that can be renewed an unlimited number of times. What about the best places to live or retire in Mexico? Watch this video to learn about that.
Well, that was interesting. But for those people that want to travel, okay. For those people that want to travel and stay inside the country, you know, for those who want to travel overseas, at least you have an idea for those who are over the age of 40 up to 75 or 80, whatever. So if you're already retired, think about retire. That would be the place to go. And I think I showed you this, guys. So you gotta watch where you're going to. And I'm gonna show you why I said this. I think I showed.
If I ever step foot in Malaysia again, my left kidney will shift.
I would hate to have to come to your country and you up over some race.
I probably showed this one in the previous video, but for people that look like
fabulous.
us, this.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl Tumebilia. If this is your first time coming across my channel,
that's for certain countries and for certain people.
I do hope you decide to subscribe.
But
and
if you're tired of looking like this,
subscriber,
you need to know.
You guys know that I love you. It's so good to have you here. Welcome back. So this video is for all my black people that want to explore the world. Here is a warning from this sister.
One thing I personally refuse to do as a black woman or as a black person is go to countries that I'm not wanted. I don't need to explore the most racist parts of Italy. For what? Pictures of a building? You must be crazy. Like, there's so many beautiful countries around the world that are so welcoming to black people where there's little to no xenophobia or racism. Take me to those spaces. Let me go shake my ass on a yacht there. Like, if that makes me a nuisance to travel with, so be it. Because I refuse to pay good money, pay for a hotel, pay for a plane ticket, pay for the experiences that are there, just to go and experience this. Are you very stupid or something? And the thing that really kills me, the thing that kills me is when people will say that, oh, you know, you shouldn't let fear hold you back, you should go and take up space in these places, shed light in these dark areas. No, I refuse to be a pioneer, lose my life for a picture of the Colosseum. Are you crazy or something?
She's hilarious. The truth is, she's actually speaking facts. It does not make sense for you to actively go to a country where you know that black people are not welcome. Maybe like somehow you're thinking your experience will be different than other people that have said it outrightly, like I experienced anti-black behavior and prejudices in these places, and you want to still go there and chip your head and expect a different outcome. Anyway, before I talk too much, I'm just going to be playing people's commentary and stitches to her video. A lot of people even went ahead to talk about their own experiences in countries where they were not well received as black people. Let me go right ahead and play those videos.
I don't need to explore the most.
I'm in total agreement with that lady has to say. Listen, I am not taking myself to a place where I know that I'm going to be actively discriminated against. Hell, in the famous word of the Afrobeat artist Burna Boy, I can't come and kill myself. Oh, no, we are not doing that. Oh, we are not. You think I'm going to carry my behind and my hard-earned money to pump into a place that not actively discriminate against people like me, against this beautiful skin color, you must be dizzy. No. Listen, I don't have that energy. I don't want that kind of stress. I'm trying to enjoy myself on holiday. No picture is worth it. No location is worth it. No kind of food is worth it. No. Nothing is worth the stress of knowing that I'm going to discriminate against because of my skin color. Miss me with that.
Is go to countries that I'm not wanted.
Agreed. Let me tell you about the most racist trip I ever took. At the time, I was living in France. All of my coworkers were telling me how great this place was going to be, how I needed to go, how I needed to make sure I booked a trip here. So it never dawned on me that none of these people giving me the advice look like me. It just never crossed my mind. So I booked a ticket to none other than Istanbul, Turkey, and it was literally the worst trip of my life. I've never wanted to leave a vacation before, and I've never wanted to leave a vacation since. But I wanted to get up out of Istanbul, like, expeditiously. The looks me and my daughter were getting were crazy. It felt like the men were looking through our clothes, and we were fully dressed in the summer. The only thing exposed was our hands and our faces. Not only did I have on long sleeves, long pants, I also had a scarf draped over my body so that none of my figure showed. But when I tell you these men were looking through my clothes, it was disgusting. They refused to pick me and my daughter up from the airport, even though it was prearranged. They tried to snatch a shopping bag from my daughter. They threw rocks at my daughter. We had a man who was speaking his native tongue to a friend on the sidewalk. As we get closer, he switches to English and he says to his friend, "Why are they here?" So he wanted us to hear what he was saying. It got to the point where I refused to spend money. I stayed in my room and I did not spend further money after like the second day. We only spent money to eat, that's it. Because what you're not gonna do is have me out here in your country and you treat me.
Sorry about that, the tally went out. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. And so wherever you retire and where you spend your money at depends on what you look like. But if you look like ourselves, you might not want to go to Italy, you might not want to go to Turkey, or France, or Spain, or them places. But go to the places that they do, where it's people that look like similar to you, and they would kind of treat you with more dignity and respect and everything. So, you know, that's just but you know, those even when you retire. So it's a good thing I played across the globe their video, but they don't go into depth. That's why I play the video. There's certain places for expats, but there's probably fair and white expats can go to them places, certain places that they mention. But for a black expat, it might be something totally different. So that's why. But do your research when you travel to these countries. So you might want to do that, because this and they say about Greece, right? Oh yeah, Greece is looking for a citizen, but you gotta speak Greek. Yeah, even if you're a black Greek. I don't know. You might have a bad day. But, you know, going to Greece. Ooh, going to Greece. I think about that young man, Henderson, to Carl Henderson that went over there. What happened to that young man? No. But it was a bunch of Albanians that jumped on that young man over there. Nah, that's alright. You can have Greece. Ooh. No. As far as going to retire and live and shit, that's alright. Italy too. You know, that's how I feel about it. But yeah, that's what I learned to stay out of places like that, boy. If I ever get a chance to travel, man. And it's good to learn, because you don't want to be like one of these people find out the hard way. Like, damn, and you spend your money over there and they treat you like crap. And you have people like that. You know, like I said, it's not just America got that issue. There's certain places in the world that got that issue. And yeah, it's just crazy. You know, it's sad, but it's, you know, sad that people like that because they only hurting themselves. You know, currency, money should come from all walks of life, and dignity and respect. And it's like the guy said, why should I spend my hard-earned money for you to act ignorant and indignant in your country? And then sometimes stuff probably happen over there. It happened to you, they wouldn't take you seriously anyway because you complain about it, and they would protect their own citizens. They probably take their word before they take your word. Because number one, you foreign. Number two, you don't speak the language, and so they're gonna feel some kind of way, some kind of connection over there. So you gotta consider that. So you just gotta be careful when you travel. Certain countries you go to. But yeah, it was just one. I was gonna show you this one video with this one woman. It's on one guy that does the diaspora channel. She mentions her experience in this one country, and she was one of many. And I don't know, it was Greece or Spain, one of them countries. Here it is. Remember he said something about Greece? So I don't want nobody just think I'm just picking at it. Yes.
Looking for a car? Shop right here, the #1 dealer in Central Ohio. 9 new car brands and thousands of Motor Trend certified used vehicles available.
I've told y'all time and time again, I want to keep telling y'all, and I want to keep highlighting this, is that when black people, you go into these European countries, and what do you expect on the treatment? You see how these people treat us here. That's their cousins. So why would they be treating us any better? I don't understand that.
Why did he say that?
And it's a shame. It's a shame how we are treated no matter where we go. Okay? Nobody's come over to my table. I had to flag down the server and let him know, can I get salt and pepper? Can I get balsamic? Because he never came over to my table to say, how's everything? Did you need anything or nothing? So, you know, be aware where you spend your money. I'm not coming to any more European countries, okay? Because we're not treated right. We're not treated right. They, you know, when I walked past the outside, it was very nice, very nice. Oh, come in, everything's fresh. So now I come in, I'm sitting down having dinner. Nobody's come to my table one time to say anything. Is everything okay? Are you enjoying everything? No short conversation, nothing. Okay? So they want our money. Okay? So be careful where you spend your money. I'm never coming to any more European countries again. So this is definitely a weird experience. I'm not going to complain, but I will write a review. Just letting, you know, African Americans beware not to support this business, and be careful where you spend your money.
I've told y'all time and time again, I want to keep telling y'all, and I want to keep highlighting this, is that with black people, you go into these European countries, and what do you expect on the treatment? You see how these people treat us here. That's their cousins. So why would they be treating us any better? I don't understand that. You can go spend your money in an African nation and get you some good food and get treated right by your brothers and sisters. Actually get served and have some great service. I love when I go to the African continent and we go to restaurants and things like that.
You know, we went to South Africa back in March. My family enjoyed that. They really loved it, especially my daughters. That was their first time going. My daughters couldn't get enough of South Africa. They were saying, like, what could we do to try to come live here? I mean, they wanted to live in South Africa after having that experience, after enjoying how the life is so much better, you know, the cost of living, different things that they have that is conducive, you know, even for them as young ladies. They actually can afford an apartment there. Here in America, you have a hard time affording an apartment if you don't got no high-end job. You understand what I'm saying? So why pass all of those African nations up to go give your hard-earned money to people that don't respect you? Why? I'm not doing it. I haven't lost nothing in no euro. Nothing. Because I'm not going to deal with their problem. Why don't you make it your mission to see all the African countries you can see? At least the ones that's ran by us, because you know you got them North African countries, and you know how some of that goes sometimes, right? But at least them, or the Caribbean nations, see some of them. Go to Latin American countries where we are at. You can go to places like Belize, Suriname, all kind of places that we can go to visit and have a good time.
So I've been sitting here having dinner, and all of these people have been coming in after me, and not one person has come over here to ask me, is everything okay? Do you need anything? How are you liking your food? But yet, these people sitting across from me, Caucasian, they've been over to their table twice. So, you know, be aware where you spend your money. I'm not coming to any more European countries, okay, because we're not treated right. We're not treated right.
We do not need to be giving our hard-earned money to no white supremacists that are going to treat us any kind of way. I tell y'all this, I'm not going to spend money on hotel, plane, visas, and all kind of things to go away from America to get the same treatment. When I leave America, I'm trying to get away from that treatment and go into somewhere better. So black Americans, stop spending your money in countries where people don't like you. Visit African countries. That's going to be your best vacation. But let me know what y'all think about what happened with this sister here. Like I said, we need to put a boycott on European countries. Just that simple. We don't ever have to be subjected to it.
And that's why I showed that, just to give you an idea of what type of people. So if you black and retired, don't go to European countries. But if you're white, you ain't gonna have no problem. If you're Asian or any other race, you're not gonna have no problem. But it's for my black Americans. And with the Afro and black diaspora, Canadians, black Canadians, and everybody else. Don't go to Europe. Don't do it. Don't do it. Especially them parts of Europe. Because they over there calling African descent people animals and making monkey noise and stuff like that. Stay out of their country. Spain and places, stay out of it. You know? That's the best thing. And like Phil said, why go over to a country that don't give you no respect? And whether they don't let them display what we don't like the African. Well, we like you black, but we don't like them African. Don't let them play that crap on you either. They don't, because we all the same color. Remember, the totem pole effect is like this. They don't know what you look like until you speak. Oh, you American? No. So don't even go and thinking like that. It's your appearance. So obviously it's your appearance in certain countries, like it is in America. So like he said, that's the best advice. When you travel to a country that will welcome you. Especially if you're black and you're young or old and you're retired, whatever. You decide to get up and get to travel. And for those, if you're looking for land, yeah, do the research on the land thing. I meant to tell you, because you don't want check, go over the internet, have someone tell you, make sure it's not a sundown town. Because you go in the little rural areas, you make sure it's not sundown, especially if you look like us. Because you want to go into a little town like in some places like Cairo, Illinois, somewhere, or one little town somewhere where it was once a sundown town. So you're black and you're looking for rural areas. You don't want to leave the country. Do your research. Do the background research. Make sure it's not a former sundown town, because then people with the sundown town mentality, they don't die out. So I hope this enjoy, and shout out to Axton across the globe and the other creators for their video. But yeah, please, when you travel, but for those who think about retiring, it depends on your complexion. In some countries, other countries, it don't matter what complexion you are. But in certain countries like Italy, Greece, Switzerland, and within places like that, it's your color. Now you're a European white person you don't have to worry about that. This don't apply to you. It's people that look like us. You can go anywhere in the world you want to, but black people got to really be careful. Even the ones retired or older. There's no respect for the young, and there's no respect for the old. And it's no male or female. So I hope this kind of enlighten you and be informative. Do your research. And like I said, buying property in these states and these cities, and you just do your research. If you invest with a company or anything. And like I said, make sure the little rural town, make sure they're not like a Harrison, Arkansas, or Vidor, Texas. When you go to them little towns, they tell you, oh, that's beautiful, and you want, oh yeah, you know this, buddy, you know this was one time a Ku Klux Klan town. You don't want to go there. So you say, I didn't know that, or they give you like you just stuck off the alien ship. You don't want to get that kind of look. So it depends on what you look like. They're friendly. But if you black and you buy land, rural land in America, that's the definitely thing you need to check out. But if you're near the city, you might be okay. But I don't know if you want to go in the city, but if you go out in a little country, Nebraska, Iowa town, whatever, Kansas, yeah. Just keep note of that. keep that note. Research it. Make sure it's not a sundown town. Make sure. Do your research. That's one thing about it. Wherever you go, like you go to another part of the country, research it. That's your best bet. Because once you get there, it's on you. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this video enlightens you. Subscribe, share it with somebody, subscribe to those subscribers, and they probably have more content out there. Yeah, so you really want to do your research. If you decide to live over, retire overseas, spend money overseas, vacation, and things like that. This stuff that I gotta show you a little bit of reality to certain people, because this may not apply to certain people. If you know what I'm talking about. All right, then. Again, hope you enjoyed the video, and hope it gets some good information out of it. And just like you said, take that advice. If you are, it means the world. It can literally save your life. Alright then. Take care, be blessed. Till next time. See you on the next video.